It's the news with Saul Carver and Jeremy Pickleworth.
Car-crazed petrol addict and big-faced Northern Top Gear presenter Jeremy Clarkson is said to be not all that bothered by the barrel load of manure dumped outside his house yesterday by a bunch of whining suffragette wannabes. Protester Deborah Grayson said, "Just as he's ever so blasé about his CO2 and how much he's contributing to climate change, we're a little blasé about our horse manure. Honestly though, some people should learn to take their table manners a bit more seriously if they want their arguments to be listened to."
The man who played Ghost in the film Ghost is now a ghost. That's right, Patrick Swayze is dead. Also, celebrity cack-ended drunken chef Keith Floyd died on Tuesday. The news sent the price of odd bin shares tumbling. On hearing the news, Jamie Oliver said, "That's a shame, because he was well pucker."
Aliens have always been really amazing, and this week an alien is back in the news even though it was first reported in 2007. Scientists are still baffled by the discovery and want you to know about it, which would suggest they are not proper men of science, but news junkies high on extraterrestrial yarns. Some believe that aliens used Mexico to dump their dead babies. Presumably, it is more convenient than burying them in their own backyard and patios.
Obama was heckled by redneck Deep South lawmaker Joe Wilson this week. Blubbering right-wing xenophobe cretin Glenn Beck said it's because Obama is so racist. It's not fair. We've had to put up with the tyranny of our black overlords for far too long. Isn't it about time in this day and age we had a white president?
Naughty, flirty, rolling-eyed kitchen totty Nigella Lawsons talks this week about her secrets with food. She's always eating crisps in bed and has only made a career out of cooking because it's the easiest way of remaining on TV while brandishing a slab of meat. God, I would proper pound that bitch. Bored with the smell of disinfectant? Well, try new Cheesy Wipes. Cleans all surfaces and leaves behind a wonderful gorgonzola aroma. Clean your face and leave it smelling of Stilton. Make your cat smell like Parmesan. And now, all new Marmite Cheesy Wipes. So now you can sanitise your bollocks but keep the yeasty smell.
Why not get the new Gillette Emo? It comes with a built-in wrist slicer, so you won't be bored with your razor anymore. Obama's government this week announced it was going to abandon the missile shield that would have protected it from the scary evil East. Not because the Iranian bogeyman has any long-range missiles capable of reaching America, or any weapons-grade nuclear material, or even any plans to build any weapons-grade nuclear material, but simply because they were scared of the Russians.
California Governor and ex-beefcake, funny-accented fatneck Arnold Schwarzenegger has revealed plans to untolerated crowded prisons. Currently, there are 150,000 people banged up behind bars in the Sunshine State. Arnie, aged 64 and a quarter, said he wants to cut down the crims to a more sizable 100,000 within the next few years. Burglars could be electronically restrained in their own homes, while murderers, rapists and Democrats would be simply terminated.
A study released this week warns that men who have high blood pressure, raised cholesterol and who smoke are knocking at least 10 years off their life. Alistair Darling said, "If we can just make them alcoholics as well, then we'd be able to solve the pension crisis."
The Electoral Commissioner said it will not be able to police the expected explosion in spoof internet videos at the next general election. The real election will have to take place before June 2010, and there are fears that the hate campaign will spread throughout text messaging, internet blogs, video sharing websites, and Morse code. Yet the police will be powerless to do anything about it, as usual. Some believe that bad publicity is just as good as good publicity, but of course anyone who builds an opinion by ignoring the defining quality and meaning of words they speak are unlikely to be taken seriously.
Egomaniac Scooby-Doo villain Simon Cowell has been criticising ITV this week for scheduling his trashy cretin fest of a programme The X Factor, at the same time as the BBC's equally as pointless idiot parade Strictly Come Dancing.
Today, the weather in Scotland will be horrible, and it'll be snowing, and it'll be nasty, and it's all your fault, and I've had enough of it. In the north of England, it will be equally horrible, and nasty, and horrible, and it's all your fault. In the south, it'd be very nice, and just lovely for going out for a nice glass of Pimm's. Let's all get drunk, everyone. Yes, and tonight, it'll be slightly overcast, and probably very dark.